I'm here in Whole Foods, and I know you guys have probably seen that commercial. It's a TikTok video commercial. They play it everywhere about making an ice cream cake out of ice cream sandwiches. So this is going to be a little expensive cake for me, but I had to do it. I've seen it so many times. Guys, I'm home with Whole Foods package here. You saw it in the store. I have this plant-based whipped cream. I have some dairy-free vanilla bean coconut milk sandwiches, which these things are small. Reminding me these are very small, so the cake's going to be really small, but it's cool. Then I have the frosting, which is also made with coconut oil and has confetti on top. So I'm going to start putting these things together and make a mini cake is what it'll be. So one of the most expensive mini cakes I've ever had, at least that I've ever made. So I'm sure I've tasted some Cheesecake Factory stuff that was more expensive than this. All right, guys, we're going to get started. I'm going to put this together inside my wife's special pan. It's called a Temptations pan. I know she said it was special. Her mom gave her some and she bought a set herself. Of course it's too big, but that's cool. So I've washed my hands already, and I ate one of these, so we're going to be a little bit odd. These are very small compared to normal ice cream cakes, but these are dairy free, so I'm rolling with these. It's not as melted as I thought it would be. I bought them about an hour ago. Had to run into another store, and they were outside, kind of cold, but I had heat in the car after I got in and right before I got out. But they seem to still be in order. They're not melted like I thought they would be. So what they say to do is lay out your ice cream sandwiches in a row. They had like 12 or something, I don't know. But I'm gonna have 11 because I ate one. But it's still gonna be good for what we want to do, and it'll be good for my belly. And actually, coconut's good for you, so that'll be good as well. That's 4. Wait a minute. Oh, 8. Woo! So no, I'll have 15. I might just have to eat one so it can be even. It's 8 inside. I was thinking it was 6 inside. So let's see. Kind of get the gist of what's going on here. I'm gonna get one more to even it out. So I'll open this box. Let's get a little closer just so you can see it. Pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. My wife's in the background singing. I have her close the door. So there you go. Close the door. You may still be able to hear her. But hey, this is the household, baby. We got the household doing everything. My son's practicing. I'm making videos. My wife's practicing. We're going to do some recording today. So that's how we roll at the Reese household. All right, guys. There you go. So there's the first layer. Then I have some of this plant-based whipped topping. Not sure how that's going to taste. But guess what? It's going to save me from... Actually, I don't know if regular whipped cream is an issue for me. I would imagine it is if it has dairy. Wait a minute. Do I put this on first? Yes, I do. So whipped cream, which is similar to the ice cream. It's not going to be as what do you call it? Bakery-esque, as you can see already. But that's cool. It's still gonna have the layers like I want. Okay, let's get some kind of fork. So at this point on their video, it looks really good. This here looks a little sloppy. So that's cool. I think too, because this whipped cream is kind of frozen, which is good. It's good, it's not good. I could wait, but I'm not going to wait. So I'm gonna pile it on because I know that this is dairy free. And then give you a little close-up look. This is sloppy, but that's cool. Smash it up. Doesn't taste bad. Doesn't taste like Cool Whip, but it doesn't taste bad. So there we go, guys. We're getting close, and it's an easy process. I am putting more sandwiches on top. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Okay, so my cake is going to be lopsided because I forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I knew I ate one, but I was thinking I put 6 down. So I'm just going to take this one out of there and eat it. There you go. That's how you do it. Oh, man, it's coming apart. Look at that. You see it? Coming apart. It's melting. Tastes good already. I better hurry up and get it in the refrigerator before it melts. So let's get a little close up of this. You see it's a double-decker ice cream cake. Can't see the side. I should have put it on a plate or something because it's not real big. But you see it right there. And I have this, which is icing made with coconut, frosting made with coconut. Got these inside. This looks like it might be good. This was some expensive frosting. It was $6, but let's see what it does. I may have to let this melt. I remember my mom used to make cakes. I may have to let this melt a little bit. Interesting. Has a weird taste. Not weird, but I'm not used to this. It's a little bit more, when I buy frosting, it's a little bit more smoother. So maybe I'll melt this a little bit. I know my mom used to melt it. So we'll see. All right, we'll be back, guys. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, and it tastes pretty good. I'm going to let this melt a little bit, put it on the top, and we're going to finish our cake with sprinkles on top. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rinse this off. Put it in here. And melt it up a little bit. I know my mom used to melt something up. I don't know what it was. She was a cake maker. She wasn't a butcher or a baker. No, she was a candlestick maker. She was a cake baker. There we go, that's all. All right, let's put it in here. See what we got. Let me use the microwave. I'm sure it'd probably be better if I use the oven. Do it for about 30 seconds. See what happens. That's good, guys. I don't have any lights today. I didn't put any lights up. There you go. Look at that. That looks like something my mom used to use. I have no idea how she did hers, but I know she would make it warm. And then next thing I know, there was a fabulous cake. So stop the melt a little bit. Let's see what we got. This might start to melt. Ah, a lot better. Thanks, Mom. So I learned this from my mom. She used to make cakes 30 years ago while I was in high school, a little bit after. And she would always make cakes for special occasions. And I would see her doing her thing. She would always have a full cake though. She wouldn't have like a piece bit out. But I saw her doing her thing. She actually made me a cake for my graduation, if I'm not mistaken. I have a picture of that. And it was pretty cool. So that was something I learned from my mom, to melt this stuff. And I don't know how I really remembered it, but I guess as I started spreading it, that's how I remembered it. I'm like, this is tough to spread. What should I do? I should warm it up. Thanks, Mom. She's the nice lady. And right now she's a lockdown lady. Lockdown as in inside her house, not in jail. Just in case you were wondering. She's inside her house. She's been there for nearly a year. And just like everybody else, social distancing. Of course, she's been out doing certain things, but she tries to stay in. She just made a post today about how she likes to volunteer for AARP. She's only 21, so you know, just volunteering with them, I guess it does her thought process good. She's helping people. So anyway, there you go, guys. This is about as good as my cake's gonna get. I remember she used to let us lick the icing bowl, and of course I've done that for years. My grandma used to let me, but mommy's was more professional, of course. There you go, guys. Now just one more thing. And you know, this, like I said, this comes from a commercial. So whoever's putting that, well, I guess it's TikTok. Whoever's putting that TikTok commercial out, TikTok, you see your commercial it did some good for you. So let's see what we got here. Got some sprinkles. Cool, man. I feel good. All right, guys. I don't know if I should let it melt some or what I want to do. Let's get close. Let's take this off the tripod. Did somebody take a bite out of my cake? All right, guys. So I got a big knife here. Rinse it off. Wipe it off. It's kind of cut. You see it slipping down. Look at that. That's the ice cream. So I better put it in the freezer. Okay, I'm going to eat that anyway. Just going to put it in my frosting bowl. Frosting icing. Frosting. It's frosting and icing. I know sometimes people say frosting. I'm sure I used to. So anyway, all right, guys, there you go. Look at that, man. It's pretty cool. All right, guys, peace. Greg Reese. I did this cake earlier. You just saw the video seconds ago, but what I found out, this thing is hard as a rock when you put it in the freezer. And if you put it in the refrigerator, the ice cream melts. So this is ridiculous. Look at that. I can't even, it's like ice cream. It seems like it's worse than ice cream. It's frozen. Ice. So If you don't eat it right away, at least with this one, it could be frozen if you put it in the freezer. If you put it in the refrigerator, it's gonna be melted. So I guess you just gotta eat it. I don't know if regular ice cream cakes are like that. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. All right, guys, that's it. Still tastes pretty good. Oh, look at that. Got the break in. Tastes like candy and ice cream. So the good thing for me is it's dairy free. Bad thing is hard if you freeze it. Good thing it was easy. Bad thing, if it's melting when you put it together, it's going to fall apart as you cut it. So few pros and few cons, but it's my very own ice cream cake. Homemade. Cool.